afternoon, everyone. It's a privilege to be in this little but wonderful gathering. But I would just like to, I was telling her that he has already said everything, but I would just like to motivate everyone through my experience. So of course, I came in from a Schengen country, and then I'm like, okay, how do I start now? And I faced a lot of difficulties. And then one thing I did, first of all, I searched within myself, because one thing with having challenges and problems is like you must let it push you to the right path. So I told myself, okay, I can convince people easily on products and services, and I get a lot of customers through that. Okay, so I started by fundraising, and then a lot of people saw me on the field, like just doing my own thing with all my heart. Like people are like, oh, within 60 days we've never gotten this result. I'm like, strange, like it's very strange to me. But then they are very more confused because they feel like Finnish people don't give money to people. I mean, how do you do this, Ruth? I'm like, it's just part of me. And then I got attracted to sales company. So I told myself, I better continue on this path. So first of all, I would encourage you that no matter the challenges around you, no matter the negativity, no matter who is saying what policy or what not policy, don't give up on what you're good at doing. It doesn't matter if you didn't go to school. I mean, the best entrepreneurs don't even have a PhD. They don't even have a degree. So that's not it. First of all, search inside yourself. What do you know? How to just ignore all the just policies. First of all, get you first. Then put it down. There is an opportunity. That's the truth. There may be difficulties pulling through, but you are gonna get it. Because first of all, you've gotten yourself what you want to do. There will be internal challenges, negativities coming from companies, from this, from that, from families, from obstacles during your daily activities, but just ignore them and keep your eye on what you want to do. And secondly, I want to say that the first person that has that vision is you, not the next person. So never base your encouragement or fulfillment 100% on the next person. I'm not saying that you don't need people. Yes, you do. But the truth is that there will be a lot of people see you as a rival. And the moment people begin to see you as a rival, that is a success in what you're doing already. So just keep at it. There's going to be many things like you keep failing. I mean, this man failed 99 times. Keep self-motivation first of all. Then, there's something I was discussing with someone before I came in here. We can actually, foreigners, we can do it. All we need is coming together to bring up startup capital. We can raise an insurance company. We can do it. And we bring in many students and put them in that insurance company. We can get to legit China companies to bring China and Finland has an import and export relation. We can start something. We can just make sure that you're working in line with people that has maybe similar or the same vision with you. That's one thing that is important. If 15 of you choose to start up a company, maybe you bring up 1,000 and then together. Where is the startup capital? This is our startup capital. Where is this? You do it together. You will succeed together, and that's it. You might end up having several companies like that, and you will liberate so many people who cannot 100% speak Finnish. I think that's where the solution is. Coming together, deciding that okay, this is they have an insurance company, they have real estate. We can buy franchise from Remax together. And we can start our own thing. What we need to start, basically, first of all, is a startup capital, then having people that have the same vision around you. And then doing this, bringing in people, using that platform to liberate other people who are not, I'm not saying that we should go against the policy, definitely, but sometimes you have to be wise. Because I'm sorry to say that Finnish is not an international language. Once you leave Finland, who are you going to speak Finnish to when you spend 3 years learning that language? I'm not saying you don't learn it, but don't pull out someone's destiny completely to it. It's not fair. And you got to keep saying this if you don't take an action. If you all come together and have a basic capital, and start something, I think I'm going to have a negotiation about this Finnish language thing. That's it. We can do it. We can do it. And I'm very happy with my experience so far. Yeah, I failed several times, but I got so amazing. The same people who said Finnish, you cannot, and the same people who ended up giving me capital and a platform of recent, like, okay, we're going to partner with you, Ruth. If I've given up because I can't speak Finnish, it looked impossible. Really, it's impossible, but I got it, finally. A lot of sales company will tell me, Ruth, you know what? You arrive at your roles. I'm like, how? Like, look at your results. I mean, if some other company sees you, they will just, give you this contract. I'm like, no, I'm not yet looking for such a big contract. I'm still a sole proprietor, so I'm just learning a lot of things. But then my surprise is that even those who speak of, who rejected me at first, and the ones who called me and say, you know what, let's have a meeting. We're going to give you the subcontract, and that's it. But I strongly believe that we need to come together and start something. We need to come together. Let's stop waiting for this. You understand? And that's it. Thank you so much. Okay.
First of all, I want to say, I want to congratulate you for your hard work, and I'm so proud of you. Uh, I've been here for a while, but I've not met someone like you before, to be honest. I want to say thank you for giving me the relief that I have to speak Finnish to be able to operate in a professional platform in Finland. So thank you for being one of those cases that have succeeded. Also, the part that you said, let's come together. We were just talking about that with Kebel, that if we come together, we can do it. But the thing is, how do we do that? How do we come together? We have a history of trust from our countries. We come from different places. So how do we come together? We were trying to go in detail. What are the reasons that is preventing us from coming together, and how to come together and the solutions. So we were just saying something about this before you came up. Yeah, so that's why I say you cannot go. I have to congratulate you. I am very happy to meet you, by the way. So yeah, if at all.
Okay, I want to say something to you. It's very easy to make them trust us. Very easy, like very easy. One of them, I got him, and of course I helped his company. And then he said, Bruce, if I didn't understand you, I would just say that you're manipulative, because here in Finland, it's treacherous to have that kind of person like you. And I'm like, how? But this is what we're going to do. If we like-minded, even if we're just five, come together, first of all, come together and we raise a capital. Like, let's give ourselves 5 months. You want to raise this amount of money, and we want to start. I have a lot of, before I started listening to this, giving attention to these manufacturers and suppliers from Alibaba, it took me a while. Why? I'm studying them, because not everybody can be a manufacturer, not everybody can be a supplier. So I cannot build a bond already with them. So I'm like, someday I'm going to need you to manufacture, someday I'm going to need you to supply me, but I'm working on the process. You have to go through the process, so I have to go through my process, and you have to trust your process. Now, we can come together, but don't expect crowd. For example, all of us here can even start it right now, but the problem is procrastination. Let's give ourselves, okay, let's start doing like this. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many of us are here? Let's say 5. Okay, this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of us. Okay, we want to raise. Let's say we want to raise 30,000 startup capital without borrowing, without saving salaries, and we're going to do it in 6 months. We open an account for it, we do this for it. Start it. The moment you start doing that, you will see there's success in it. And that's how you will know, is that they will start attacking, oh, we can never trust you. You have Zara, I have this. How the clothing company will work. Let's say we are going to the clothing company. It will work. Even a foolish person will buy something from me. And even if we're saying to Ferraton that we're going to get a loan for this kind of capital, this is amount, like, they will listen. This is money you're talking about, and need result. And how is it? I said to Mr. One man, I said, Mr. Ari, what you need from me is result. Forget about my Finnish language, okay? This person will be working together. Do you need this Finnish language, or you need result? Do you need money in your? I said, oh, yes, I do need result. It's okay, just take your result and go your way. That's it. So they need a result. They need something. They like beautiful things that are authentic. If we come together, forget about who is not going to trust. One thing my father taught me, my father didn't go to school, but he always told me, take your stand. Others who do not believe you will come and say, how did you do it? Yeah. It doesn't matter if you're the only one. And he would tell me something, and I used to feel like it's been hard. At some point, I felt like, oh, maybe because my mother is not here, so it's just been hard. And he said to me, I'm preparing for a destiny I didn't have. I don't have a PhD, but I didn't have opportunity to go to school, but I'm putting that in you. Your teacher may never tell you. Stand on it. I've seen someone who stood his ground, and the government of that country came back to him and said, you know what? Look at this Alibaba. What we're facing right now, it's what we faced that made him start this Alibaba. Do you know what I'm talking about? And why are white people not putting their product on him? We can do it. We have to be united. We have to celebrate each other. Everybody has a gift here. And that clothing company that we can establish, that jewelry company that we can establish, don't look at it. Never look down on your little beginning. Who's going to buy it? Don't worry about that. Those that will buy it will answer the question. They will come to your shop. And we have Schengen document. For God's sake, we can go to 28 countries. What are you talking about? Let's start something. Even if you're going to start with #1, celebrate your #1 capital. Don't worry about that. That's it. Let's start something right now. That's it.
I have a question.
Yes.
All right. I think I missed the beginning of the conversation about what is your company doing? What do you do?
Okay. Alright, I just remember something. That's why I'm into sales, marketing, broker services, and business development services. That's what I'm into basically. I was just laughing because when the woman asked me what I wanted to do, she said, "What do you want to do?" I said, "Sales, right? Marketing, business development services." And then when she was done, I said, "Can I do all in one?" She said, "Sure, what you can." Okay, just put it there. But that's what I do basically. Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you for that. That was very empowering. It's true that we need to believe in ourselves. We need to stop doubting ourselves. If you want to be an entrepreneur,
Are you ready for significant growth? On Business Ray, learn step-by-step guide to starting a business, business sustainability, adaptability and risk countermeasure, community inclusion, marketing and profitability, thought leadership, innovation and creativity, wellness and technology, Re-enable care, humanity and hospitality, education and engagement, identifying opportunities, networking and security, iCare conference. Watch live at rayglobal.digital.com/tvray.